Hi ho the Dario. The cheese stands alone. Don't you forget it. This is Game Wolf Plays Wolfenstein 3D. What's going on over there? How's the weather? Is it nice? How's the temperature where you are? More small talk. It's how I fill the void. It's how most people fill the void, but that's because the best way to talk to someone that you don't know is to start with the lowest common denominator. And that includes things like weather, food, current events that aren't controversial, etc. I don't know, I'm giving you basic tips for things you should already know, but, that is my life now. I give tips for basic and obscure things under the same breath, just to keep you off guard. Here's a level where the enemy has already seen me because I kept my clothes on and he thought I was handsome. If I just trick them in the homoeroticism, maybe they'll just shoot each other. There is no enemy infighting in this game, unfortunately, for me. And even if they do shoot each other, they don't actually hurt each other. They don't have friendly fire on their side. I mean, the friendly fire is technically not on your side because, the concept of it wouldn't be, but on their team, there is no friendly fire. They don't have to worry about it. Sometimes I eat dog food by the pond while the dog I murdered sits behind me in cold blood. Actually, it shouldn't be cold until later. The body should be warm for a few days. That's Corpseology 101. Bricks. There's already a key to the door. Hey, look, a 1-up. I'm going to save that in case I actually need it. I can't get more than 9 lives, so really, I am just going to save it for health and ammo later. Specifically if I'm low health, so it kind of acts like a soul sphere that way, huh? Yeah, I guess so. It's probably the idea for where the soul sphere came from, is that thing. Which means if Doom had a 1-up system, they'd probably be the soul spheres. Sort of. Kind of. Yes. There's no real power-ups in this game, so none of that fancy invincibility or otherwise. Hey! Do you mind while I push the swastika in further into your domain? Wait. Oh no, not a wall behind a wall. What is going on? Okay. That's good. We have a 50% healing over there now. Yes, I was debating using the chain gun, then I realized this was enough of a choke point that I could just hang back. But the moment it gets a 2 or 3 of them, switch over to the chain gun. Alrighty. Also, don't mind the frame being choppy, that's just how the game runs. You could make it run smoother by increasing the cycles, but you risk destroying the sanctity of the game. Unless you're doing a sword sport. Then I don't know if that would matter. I'm used to it, though. I'm used to a lot of old ways. Don't ask me how, but probably if they're made after I'm born still, then it could work. So don't expect me to do an LP of Pong. In fact, I will meet... Let me go look out for someone who's LPing Pong. It should be hilarious. Like, how do you LP Pong? You'd be like, okay, everyone, I've got this white bar on the side. The white bar had a good day today. It was able to move up and down and hit a ball across the street to its friend, the other white bar. You can tell he's his friend because they look alike. They might be twin. That kind of stellar commentary for the most basic of basic things. Dark gray, light gray. How many grays? Ask the aliens. They're grays. Some of them are greens. Some of them are pretty much anything. Some of them look like you and me. And some of them are very abstract. And don't look like anything. Those are the best aliens, because no one can comprehend them, and it's great. The more alien, the better. Come all ye aliens, bring all your cultures, and then we get confused as you kill us as a sign of good fortune, you know. It makes them eldritch. Oh gosh! You know, I know the doors are supposed to be blue, but you know what they look like? They look teal. Also, because I'm misinterpreting guys talking, sometimes when I hear the blue shirts, I keep thinking they're like, shoot double, which, I mean, it kind of represents what I think they're doing, is using somewhat of a shooting twice as fast as the brown shirts. That's, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if Stormtrooper Academy had something to do with Stormfront, given the obvious parallels between the Imperial side of Star Wars. Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe I should do that 90s Star Wars FPS. What was it, Dark Forces? Something the first one? I'm pretty sure you play as a bounty hunter or something, or a Mandalorian, or something. Anyway, it's possible I could do it. I'll think about it. I'll really think about it. Just you know, it's just Doom but Star Wars, so it sounds good enough for me. But I don't know if I get to it yet. It's not really in a engine that I'm familiar with. I don't even think it's in a build engine. I don't know what engine it is. I think it's just one of a kind that LucasArts came up with or something. I suppose Disney owns that game now, which is hilarious given that there's a Disney sound source. So that's funny. You can play Wolfenstein 3D with the Disney sound source. What do you think Walt Disney would have had to say about that if he was alive? That would have been... I want to be part of that conversation. You know, I hear whoever inherited Disney fortune is actually a pretty good person right now, oddly enough. But that could be because what you probably should be doing with heirs of, you know, lifelong businesses like that is to not give them direct control, like kind of just be like a figurehead in sort of royalty sense, because of the obvious potential for corruption based on nepotism. You know, I don't tell you how to run your life, but if you're running mine with riches, I will be glad to tell you what you should be doing. So you don't fuck me up. Hey, look, there's dogs in the wood. The dogs guard the key this time. Yeah, that's kind of unceremonious. That's the safest key grabber I've had in a bit. The only way it could be safer is if there was nothing there. Green lamps that decorate the gray sky. How they hold them on is not for me to decide. I'm a decider. I decide things. Choose the person or the dog. I choose the dog. Dogs can't be as evil as humans. Choose the dog. There's beds, so they actually do take naps. Since I don't know if there's bathrooms, I'm going to assume those fountains or well things I saw with water in them are where people shit in this game. They gotta do it somewhere, man. They gotta do it somewhere. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, right. There's two blue guys. Alright, good call. Now let's grab the one up. Top myself off. Excellente! Open the door, you callous ass. Come on. Open the door. Yes. Do you like back then when save games are marked by the floppy disk? Hell, it seems like the 3.5 inch floppy disk is more of a recognized symbol than the actual floppy disk, which is 5 1/4 inches. And was actually floppy. Yes. So, is there an LP in which I would actually use a floppy disk? I don't know. But you know what I can do? Is I can simulate floppy disk functions. So, if there's ever a need for that, where we can do some fancy disk swapping action, or CD swapping action, oh yes, I'll find a way to make that work. Alright, see ya.